Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear students of 11 and 12, how are you? Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Almighty Allah, I am fine. I am Amjad Hussain, lecturer, Department of Mathematics, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Today, I will discuss the first chapter of calculus from your first chapter of exercise 9. Calculus is a very important topics of mathematics, and calculus starts with limit. Okay, now our today's first topic is limit. Okay students, now let us start. Here, this is the definition of limit. Limit of a function. The value of the variable x go ahead along with the specified number or with a specific number a, both sides as a result, where x minus a, absolute value of x minus a, that means difference between x and a is smaller than delta, where delta is a very small number, is a very small quantity. As a result, the value of function is x. Then we say that L is the limit of the function f of x. Mathematically, we can write this limit. Short form of limit, this can be written as lim. X tends to a, f of x, this equal L, where x tends to a, that means the value of x is near to a, and then the limit of this function will be L. This is said the limit of the function f of x. And here we have two types of limit. Number one, left hand limit. Left hand limit, this written as limit x tends to a minus f of x, this equal L. That means the value of x is smaller than a and increased it to a, like as here this line is x equal a, this line is a, and the value of x increased like as these sides, and this limit is called left hand limit. Similarly, right hand limit, this is written as limit x tends to a plus f of x, this equal also L. Here, if this is a, this line is a, and the value of x decreased from the right side, this is the right hand limit. Using these definitions of left hand limit and right hand limit, we can show a function continuous or discontinuous in a point. At x equal to a, at x equal a, we say that the function f of x is continuous if the value of left hand limit, right hand limit and functional value at a is equal, then we say that f of x is continuous at a. Okay students, now let us see some important formulas to calculate the maths of limit. Okay my dear students, now I will discuss some fundamental properties of limit. Number 1, if limit x tends to a, f of x plus or minus g of x, this equal limit x tends to a, f of x plus or minus limit x tends to a, g of x. That means we can write separately the limit. Number 2, limit x tends to a, f of x into g of x. Here we can also write separately limits. Number 3, limit x tends to a, c into f of x, where c is a constant. Then we can write this c into limit x tends to a, f of x. Number 4, limit x tends to a, c, this equal to c. Here c is a constant and you know the value of any constant remains unchanged, so that rate of change of this constant will be 0. For this reason limit x tends to a, c, this equal to c. Number 5, if limit x tends to a, f of x, this equal m, then limit x tends to a, 1 by f of x, reverse function or inverse function of f of x, this equal 1 by m. And number 6, limit x tends to a, f of x divided by g of x, then we can write the limit separately both in numerator and denominator. These are the basic fundamentals of limit. These formulas are very useful to solve maths. Okay students, now let us see some important formula to do maths from this. My dear students, these are the important formulas of limit. Number 1, limit x tends to 0, x divided by sin x, this equal 1. Also sin x by x, this equal to 1. Number 2, limit x tends to 0, x divided by tan x or tan x divided by x, this equal 1. Number 3, limit x tends to 0, exponential power x e to the power x minus 1 divided by x, this equal 1. Number 4, limit x tends to a, x power n minus a power n divided by x minus a, this equal n a power n minus 1. Similarly, if in any maths this is limit x tends to 0, x square by sin square x, this is also 1, because here from this we can write limit x tends to 0, x by sin x, this is whole square, that means 1 square, this equal 1. Okay students, Now using these formulas we have to solve some maths from your book. Let us start with example number 5. To do maths of calculus, at first you have to know all important formulas of trigonometry. Okay. Now let us start example number 5. Find the value of limit x tends to 0 tan x minus sin x divided by x cube. Here x tends to 0. If we put x equal to 0 in numerator and denominator, that means in this function at first we will get 0 by 0, that means this is undefined format. And now at first we have to simplify this function and then we will put the value of limiting value of x in the function. Okay, this equal limit x tends to 0. Here if we take common tan x, this remains 1 minus sin x divided by tan x. Here we take tan x as common because we have formula of x by tan x or tan x by x. Okay, this equal limit x tends to 0 tan x and 1 minus sin x divided by the formula of tan x, this is sin x by cos x divided by x cube. This equal limit x tends to 0 tan x into, here sin x are cancelled and finally we get 1 minus cos x divided by x cube. Now here if we put x equal to 0 in this line, here we also get 0 by 0 form. So we have to simplify more lines. Now here we can give formula limit x tends to 0 tan x into, here we can write 1 minus cos 2 into x by 2 divided by x cube. This equal limit x tends to 0 tan x into 1 minus cos twice x, this equals to 2 sin square x, that means 2 sin square x by 2 divided by x cube. Here 2 is a constant, this is out of limit, limit x tends to 0. Now from this we can write tan x divided by x into sin x by 2 divided by x by 2 whole square. Here we have to compare with this expression tan x, here tan x exists and this is 2 is this 2 and sin square x by 2, here sin square x by 2 and we need x cube, here x and also x square, that means x square into x, this is x cube, and here 1 by 2 whole square, this is extra. To balance this we multiply this into 1 by 2 square. This equal Now 1 by 2 square, this comes in the front, 2 into 1 by 4, and we can separately write the limit. Limit x tends to 0, tan x divided by x, and also limit x tends to 0, sin x by 2 divided by x by 2 whole square. This equal 1 by 2 into 1, this is the formula, this is another formula, this is 1. This equal 1 by 2, this is the answer of this question. Our next maths is number 15 from your exercise. Here we have to find out the limiting value of this function, and at first we have to simplify this expression, and this equal limit x tends to 0. To simplify these types of expression, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by the opposite expression of these types of expression. Here we multiply both numerator and denominator by the opposite expression, that means this into a plus root over a square minus x square. X square into a plus root over a square minus x square. This equal limit x tends to 0. Here a plus b into a minus b, we can write a square minus b square, that means a square minus a square minus x square square root whole square. And here we get this is x square into a plus root over a square minus x square. This equal limit x tends to 0, a square minus a square root and square, this is cancelled, and we can write minus a square and plus x square. Here x square into a plus root over a square minus x square, and here a square minus a square cancelled, and x square also x square cancelled. We can write this equal limit x tends to 0, 1 divided by a plus root over a square minus x square. This equal, now we can put the limiting value of x in this expression, and we will get a real value. This equal 1 divided by a plus root over a square minus 0. This equal 1 by a plus a, this equal 1 by 2a. This is the limiting value of this function. These types of maths in a group 2 you have to solve by this procedure. My dear students, now question number 50, determine the value of theta tends to 0, 1 by theta into 1 by sin theta minus 1 by tan theta. Here theta is a variable, so firstly we have to simplify this expression by using the formula of trigonometry. Limit theta tends to 0, 1 by theta, 1 by sin theta minus, we can write this 1 by tan, this is cot theta. This equal limit x tends to 0 1 by theta 1 by sin theta minus cos theta divided by sin theta. This equal limit x tends to theta tends to 0 theta tends to 0 1 by theta. After LCM this line we get sin theta and 1 minus cos theta. Now we have to use formula both in numerator and denominator to simplify this expression. Limit theta tends to 0 1 by theta. Here we can write this like as 1 minus cos 2 into theta by 2, and this can also be written as sin 2 into theta by 2. Here we use two formula. One is 1 minus cos 2a, this equal 2 sin square a, and another is sin twice a, this equal 2 sin a cos a. Okay, using these two formulas in this line, our next line will limit theta tends to 0 1 by theta and 2 sin square theta by 2, and here 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. This equal limit theta tends to 0 1 by theta. Finally here we get sin theta by 2 divided by cos theta by 2. This equal limit theta tends to 0, and here tan theta by 2, and we can write this theta like as theta by 2 for matching the formula, and here this is our previous theta and this is 1 by 2, this is extra. To balance this expression we have to multiply by 1 by 2. This equal 1 by 2 limit, when theta tends to 0 then theta by 2 this is also tends to 0, and tan theta by 2 divided by theta by 2, this equal half into 1. This is the formula. This equal 1 by 2. This is the answer of this question. Dear students, wish this is clear to you, and at the beginning of my lecture I told that you need the formula of trigonometry to solve the maths of calculus. Okay students, now our last problem of our today's class, this will number 59. Okay students, this is our last problem. Determine the value of limit theta tends to pi by 2 sec cube theta minus tan cube theta divided by tan theta. Okay, if we put theta equal to pi by 2 in this expression, we get 0 by 0, that means undefined value. To do a real value of this function, we have to simplify this function like as limit theta tends to pi by 2. Here we can write sec cube theta, this is 1 by cos cube theta minus sin cube theta divided by cos cube theta, and we can write this by sin theta divided by cos theta. This equal limit theta tends to pi by 2, and if we simplify this like as cos cube theta, here 1 minus sin cube theta, and if we multiply this will cos theta divided by sin theta. Okay, now we can give a formula of a cube minus b cube. This is limit theta tends to pi by 2, and we can write this like as 1 cube minus sin theta whole cube divided by cos square theta into sin theta. Now here we give the formula of a cube minus b cube. Limit theta tends to pi by 2. This is a minus b, 1 minus sin theta into a square plus ab plus b square divided by, we can write cos square by like as 1 minus sin square theta into sin theta. This equal limit theta tends to pi by 2, and here 1 minus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta plus sin square theta divided by a square minus b square, here a plus b into a minus b into sin theta. This 1 minus sin theta and this is 1 minus sin theta is cancelled. After that we get theta tends to pi by 2. In numerator we have 1 plus sin theta plus sin square theta divided by 1 plus sin theta into sin theta. Now if we put the value of theta, limiting value of theta in this expression, we will get a real value, and that will be the limiting value of this function. 1 plus sin pi by 2 plus sin square pi by 2 divided by 1 plus sin pi by 2 into sin pi by 2. That means the value of sin pi by 2, that is sin 90 degree. This is 1. We get 1 plus 1 plus here 1 square divided by 1 plus 1 into 1. Finally we get 3 divided by 2, and this is the answer of this question. My dear students, wish today's class is clear to you. It will more clear if we will practice more and more maths from your exercise and example. And finally I tell you that you have to learn the formulas of trigonometry, and then this maths will easy to you. See you again inshallah. Allah Hafiz.